What's going on, Master Duel fans? James here again. Over the course of a few days ago, I decided to take a little small break, but now I'm back at it with more Evil Eye Showcase throughout the whole entire Thanksgiving season at the time this happens. For the matchups, that would be Ancient Gears, Danger Dark World, Centurion Sword Soul, Chimera, if that's what I'm going to assume, and then Trap Tricks. First things first, with this hand, Mega Protection with the open hand. Pareidolia. There's the Ash. Normal summon Surziel. Master Surziel for Unleashed. Unleashed, toss out the 2 for Celine. Gorgonio. Banish, discard Kato Blepas for Confrontation. Hook up Celine with Surziel. Kato Blepas, Basiltris, both free specials. Kato Blepas, protect the Celine. Exige Shoken into Tempo. And based off from this whole entire board setup, Tempo is only for versus Exige decks if we ever happen to come across against one in terms of stripping away the material. Confrontation, MST, Judgment, negates the majority of the things. Defeat, compulses up to 2, and Master Surziel, quick effect, target and destroy one special monster your opponent controls. So you are essentially looking at 1 negate and 3 interruptions. Well, 4 if you happen to come across an Exige deck off from Tempo. Ancient Gear Fortress to start. Normal frame. Frame discard Nib for Ancient Gear Advance. Confrontation. Kill off Fortress. Advance. Getting Catapult. Advance. Tribute the frame to draw 1 for the sake of Catapult. Well, technically it's just to oh no, it was just to draw 1. And then Catapult, kill off Advance. And then Advance, special summon the Ancient Gear statue. Woo! Forbidden Droplet. Cut both in half. Statue. Whoa! For Ancient Gear Dark Golem. Commander. Duel. Discard the Commander. Commander banish. Place Duel. Defeat. Return to 2 just in case everything else goes wrong. Chain the Duel. Banishing 3 for Ultimate Ancient Gear Golem. Now, my initial thought about the defeat to return to Tempo, it's because in fairness, I thought for sure opponent was going to put out Chaos Ancient Gear Giant. But if that's never the case, that mentions Ancient Gear Golem, which of course, that's legit not what I really thought it was. So most cases, the fusion monster that mentions Ancient Gear Golem is this big guy. So aside from pierce better damage, can't use spells and traps, and if for some reason, if I were to out the fusion monster, this automatically gets Ancient Gear Golem from the graveyard and specials it out, ignoring the conditions. Reseal Triss. Bring it back. Quick Link. Into Zerziel. Unleashed, banished. Hook it up with Celine. Zerziel, kill off the door. Pareidolia, we both take damage. That's attack number 2. Hold? Ancient Gear Duel. If your opponent controls a monster, aside from the fusion summon shtick, and if you do, it can make up to 3 attacks during each battle phase. That's insane. Well, good thing we got the Evil Eye of Celine hooked up the way it's supposed to be. Link 3. Nothing gets pointed at. Normal summon Master Duel for the Unleashed. Unleashed, toss out 2. Also, game state simplified. Grab the Gorgonio. Gorgonio hooked up to Duel. Duel. Oh? If this card gets killed, which it did, target 1 Ancient Gear Golem. Oh, no Ancient Gear Golem. How unfortunate. And then Master Duel lethal. Two things in mind. A, that's 60, so I'm going to imagine that grass looks greener. We'll check the list after. Second of all, with this hand, I think we may want to do the opposite route on this. I think. Pareidolia for Master Duel. Okay, so never mind on the opposite route. Normal summon that said Duel. To grab the Unleashed. Unleashed, toss out 2. Grab Celine. Gorgonio. Discarding Medusa. Getting Retribution. Kato Plepus. Hook it up. Both equips on Duel. Set 3. Kato Plepus. Protect Celine. You got yourself a Spell Trap Negate. Snatch Steal in terms of a lower attack monster than an Evil Eye I control, and the monster being stolen counts as Evil Eye while Celine exists, and then compulses up to 2 since we got Celine, and then target 1 special monster your opponent controls, kill it. So you are looking at the 1 negate with the 3 interruptions. Duster, Retribution, Corridor, grabbing Snoo, for Genta, for Gates, all Fiend monsters gain 300 attack and defense. Actually, thank you. That was well needed. Gates, banish Genta, discard Grapha, draw 1 Grapha. Good hit. Genta, bring it back. Kick back for Grapha. Genta. Serious? Once per turn on a special summon this way. Discard this for Gates. Not once per turn on a discard to get Gate to the Dark World. Wow. Gate to Dark World. Danger Thunderbird. Hits the Thunderbird. Defeat. Grapha back to hand because it's Dark World. Danger Jackalope. Discard the Jackalope for Chupacabra. Gate Spanish Snow. Discard Rainbow. The OG Rainbow. Upon being discarded from hand to graveyard by an opponent's card effect, special summon this. If summoned this way, you either Raigeki or Harpy's Feather Duster. And then in this position, the moment my opponent goes straight into Dugaris, Master Duel, kill off Dugaris, and they shouldn't go no further. Duel, kill off Pareidolia. Pareidolia, grab back Medusa. Repose. Banish the field spell to draw one. 7900. Tato Blepas. Finish off with the leftover damage. For the spell section... Okay, so there is no, that grass looks greener in that. Fair. Also, glossed out Genta, nice. Glossed out Nessie. Glossed out Super Poly. Talk about the brightest lights. Royal Rare Mudcracker. Crazy. And glossed out Borosaur Dragon. Wow. Talk about major efforts by that Danger Dark World player. With his hand, I'd say super solid. Stand up. Discard Mogi. Yo! Royal Rare, Centurion Primera, and glossed out Incredible Ecclesia. Tribute for Moyi. Okay, apparently 3 Moyis is way too much. But in Perna Moyi anyway. Primera. Quick Synchro. Primera Search. Hold? Oh, generic tuner of any kind. Wow. Crazy. Chizhao, Moyi. Draw one, and then Chizhao for Long Yuan. Long Yuan, discard Mogi. Straight into Auxila instead of a level 10 play. Grabbing Trudea off from Auxila. Auxila, placing back Primera to the back row. Prosperity, playing it safe for 3. Basilius. Repose, Awakening. So it's Basilius, Repose, Awakening, all Evil Eye cards. Grabbing Repose, Pareidolia, Primera, grabbing Basiltris, Quake Synchro, Primera Search, grabbing the Field Spell, there's the Baron. Burn for 12 off from Long Yuan. Repose. Decides to let that one go. Master Sergio summon, attempt to trigger. Infinite Impermanence is the backup plan. Special Basilius. Basilius toss out Gorgonio. Gorgonio attempt. Discard Basiltris. Getting Unleashed. Unleashed. Toss out 2. Grabbing Gorgonio. Kato Blepas. Bring it back. Basiltris. Bring it back. Celine. Set. Hook it up to Serziel. Kato Blepas. Protect. Repose in this one. And then Gorgonio on Serziel. Celine. Mandatory spell some blood. And Baron, for some reason, stops the blood to spill. At that point, 2 monsters into Moon. Moon point to Baron. Underworld Goddess of the Closed World. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, due to Pot of Prosperity, opponent will take half of the damage. So instead of 4,300, it's 2,150. And instead of 3,000, it's 1,500. And 1 set. So, in this position, you are looking at Sergio to target and destroy 1 special monster your opponent controls, defeat compulses up to 2, and Goddess negate the Reborn-esque cards. Normal to Taya. Taya banish Mo Yi. Get the token. Defeat. Centurion Gargoyle. Send field spell. Free special. Field spell. Discard the Taya to place Primera. Primera for Phalanx. Serziel. Woo! Ghost Ogre. Phalanx on Goddess. Phalanx banish. Bring back Auxila. Lose 1,500. There's the 3rd field spell. And there's the Goddess. And by the way, since Goddess came back as a new monster, now she's affected. Emergence for Taya. Normal to Taya. Banish the copy. Generate a token. Another Chijao. Chijao, Taya. Taya toss out the Abyss, Dragon Sword Soul. So most cases, can't be normal summon set, must be special off from a Worm Monsters effect. If a monster is banished by a card effect outside of the damage step, free special from the graveyard or hand, but banish it whenever it leaves. And then upon special summon, target 1 card in the field zone and 1 monster your opponent controls or in their graveyard, banish them. Interesting. Grabbing Long Yuan off from Chijao. Field spell activate, and then switching the Gargoyle to defense mode. Auxila, placing back the Primera. Gorgonio, banish, discard, retribution. Primera. Free special, get the field spell. Field spell to quick sync. There's the Crimson Dragon. Crimson Dragon. And then Gargoyle. Crimson Dragon on the tag in, tag out. Let's see Blazar. Yo! Royal Rare Cosmic Blazar Dragon. Wow. Gargoyle back to hand. Synchro Rumble searched. Celine spills some blood. Talents to take something. Blazar negates. Pareidolia getting Medusa this time. Normal Medusa for Basilius. Chi-Zhao negates. Link off the 2 into Gorgon. Hook her up with Celine. Gorgon, negate off Chi-Zhao. Gorgon over Auxila. Repose to banish Auxila. And Blazar is back. Mandatory effect. Doesn't point. And then Chi-Zhao. Since the opponent cannot target Gorgon due to Evil Eye of Celine, and since Chi-Zhao's effect was optional to negate something, opponent is going to have to force to negate the Blazar. Blazar to negate, which of course you have been negated due to Chi-Zhao. Trudea, negate Trudea off from Gorgon. Gargoyle. And I believe that's all 3 Centurion field spells. Yes, it has. Synchro Rumble for Primera. Legacia. Legacia, draw 1. Gargoyle, bring it back. Legacia, place back. Primera. And apparently, ruling moment alert. Even though Blazar end up being negated, courtesy of Chi-Zhao, as long as Blazar ends up leaving the field and the very next time it comes back, Blazar is considered to be a new monster, even though the negate effect off from Chi-Zhao wouldn't work that way. Gorgon, Blazar banish. Not dead due to Celine. Gorgon, negate the Legacia. Chi-Zhao forced to target his own monster, aka Trudea. And Gorgon left Trudea wide open. Okay, this person is hardcore, low-key, sold his soul into Centurion Sword Soul in terms of the Royals and Glostouts. Royal Maxi, Royal Centurion Primera, Royal Call by the Grave, Glossed Out, Incredible Ecclesia, Royal Rare, Cosmic Blazar Dragon. Highly impressive. And this next matchup with his hand, a little bit balanced. Chimeras. And of course, when it comes to Chimeras, I believe they do have the newest illusion support. We're not gonna go there yet. Mirror Sword Knight Summon. Tribute. For Big Wing Baphomet. Big Wing Baphomet for Gazelle. And Chimera Fusion. Chimera Fusion. For Chimera, the King of Phantom Beasts. Gazelle is 1, Big Wing Baphomet is 2, and Chimera King of Phantom Beasts for the hand loop. And I believe Baphomet was bringing back Mirror, and then Gazelle. Ah, there she is. One of the newest cards in terms of illusion support. Nightmare Apprentice. Level 6 Dark Illusion and not a spellcaster for some reason. 2000 attack, 1700 defense. Aside from the subtype of illusion, well, technically type of illusion, they are all about no monster being killed by battle. Shtick. None whatsoever. You can only special summon once per turn this way, as in discarding 1 card to free special Nightmare Apprentice. Upon no more special, add 1 illusion monster from deck to hand that isn't Nightmare Apprentice. So Stratos of Illusions, that's not herself. Whoa! Summoning animation too. And then Master Tao the Chanter. Glossed out Master Tao at that. Level 3 Earth Illusion Effect. 1200 attack, 900 defense. Aside from the illusion shtick, in this one, if this card is sent to the graveyard, you can target 1 illusion monster in your graveyard that isn't Master Tao itself. Free special and defense, and in turn you do this, you cannot special from the graveyard specifically, except illusions. Nightmare Apprentice, Master Tao for the Cornfield Quaddle. Bring it back. Search for another Quaddle. Chimera Fuse. Bring it back. Poly it up. Yo! Royal Rare Baphomet, the mythical king of Phantom Beasts. Wow! Incredible Royal, too. Baphomet. And just so you know, we play literally nothing but dark monsters with the exception of Underworld Goddess and Moon, which are both lights. But otherwise, let's see, it's Goddess, Moon, and then the Gen XZs we cannot go into due to Dark Statue. But otherwise, and Phoenix as well because it's a fire. But otherwise, just so my opponent know, Dark Barrier Statue does nothing, to be honest. And 2 set. Chimera King of Phantom Beasts hitting Medusa. Pareidolia for Basilius. Normal Cerziel getting Unleashed. Unleashed, toss out 2. Getting Celine. Special Basilius. Mirror Sword Knight to negate. Where was the Chimera name? Ah, the retrained fusions also counts as Chimera Flying Mythical Beast, of course. Gorgonio, banish, discarding Catoblepas for the repose. Celine, on Sergio, repose, banish Medusa to draw one. Catoblepas, bring it back. Facilitris, bring it back. Chimera King of Phantom Beast for Darkberry statue, which does literally nothing. Serziel, Chimera Fusion, Blizzard, Cornfield Quado. Guardian Chimera, because you can only go into darks due to Dark Barrier statue. Guardian Chimera, draw the 1, kill off the 2. Evil Eyes, being Facilitris and Catoblepas. Sergio battles Baphomet, repose it out, and 1 set. Serziel, kill off repose. Repose, bring back Catoblepas, Facilitris, and Gorgonio. Cornfield Quado for the follow-up. Getting the Sword Knight. Sword Knight, summon Tribute, then Facilitris. For Big Wing Baphomet. Big Wing Baphomet getting Gazelle. Chimera Fusion once again. Chimera Fusion. Retribution on the Fusion. Hot Rhymes. Quick Link on attack deck into Gorgon, courtesy of Facilitris. Unleash Banished, hook her up with Gorgonio at a walloping 4600 attack. Sergio, kill off Big Wing Baphomet, walloping 51 it. Sergio, kill off Pareidolia. Pareidolia for Basilius. Special Basilius. Toss out Gorgonio. Catoblepas. Bring it back. Protect Celine. Exi, shoken into Melody. Melody, target self. The attack twice is no-go. Normal Serziel, getting confrontation. What's the last set? Call by on Catoblepas. Gorgon over Guardian Chimera and Serziel lethal. And last but not least, with this hand, tons of spells and traps. Prosperity for 6. Lady Medusa. Master Serziel. Another Lady Medusa. Chalice. Repose. Evil Eye of Celine. So it's double Lady Medusa, Master Serziel, Chalice, Repose, Celine. Taking Master Serziel. Summon him. Max C. We don't special summon that much, so we're actually not going to call by on the Max C. Unleash, toss out 2 for Celine. Gorgonio, banish, discard Celine. Getting confrontation. Celine, pay 1,000 to reset, hook it up, and set 4. You are looking at target 1 special summon monster your opponent controls, kill it, negate the summon or activations, MST, compulses up to 2, and monster negate in terms of negating a monster's effect. So you are looking at 2 negates and 3 interruptions because there's no space to set the call by. Imseti. So Horus Trap Tricks. Imseti discarding Dionea for the King Sark. And draw 1 King Sark. Cerzio kill off Imseti. King Sark discarding King Sark. Confrontation aka MST. Banishing the King Sark. Normal Dionea. Bring back its copy. Defeat. Double Dionea back to hand. Basile Triss. Bring back. And new turn. Kill off Basile Triss. 3,600. And 1 set. Set normal Dionea for the sake of Sarah. Cerzio kill off Sarah. And then Horus Trap Trick Scoop. So guys, that's gonna do it for the Evil Eye Showcase throughout the late season. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And if you haven't already, smash the notification bell to keep yourself constantly updated. And we'll catch you guys next time.